Well. Let's see. It's Wednesday. I'm still getting used to this stuff. Give me just a second. Um, I just can't. I just can't see everything I want to see. This is crazy. But anyway, I'm still getting used to this this thing, man. So give me a second while I try to figure something out here. Let's try that. All right. It says I got one looking at me. Yeehaw. What do you say, Cajun Craps? That must be the one looking at me. All right. I'm almost ready. There we go. All right. So, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. There's my buddy Barney Fife behind me. I've got this cap on. That's my microphone right there. Jen told me to do it that way. John said put a string around me and clamp it to that, but maybe I'll get to that. Maybe the next one. Right now, we are streaming live on Casino Gaming TV. That's John over there at Pro Craps at his live channel. And then I'm also streaming on my Ken Knows Gambling. So what my hope is, I wanted to do them both at the same time for a couple times just to let people know that if you're watching me over on my channel on YouTube, Ken Knows Gambling, that if you haven't downloaded or whatever you got to do to be on Casino Gaming TV, I need you to do that. So anybody watching me on my channel, please make sure you subscribe to Casino Gaming TV because probably next week, next Wednesday, I'm just going to go live there and everybody will have to join me there. I will still do all my other content on my channel, but I just need you to sort of be cognizant. Ooh, what a word for Ken. Cognizant. That's pretty good, huh? Uh, anyway, let me look at some things. Cajun's here. Waylon is here. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? Uh, the cap. See, I forget I can do stuff like this. Boink. I forget I can do that. Well, as long as it works, that's the deal. As long as the damn microphone works, then I'm okay. Okay, so what am I going to do today? Today we're going to do Waylon's 410 ladder. Now, hopefully some of you guys was able to watch what I did on what's called the one, and I explained why that's pretty awesome. But I'm going to do just his lay 410 ladder tonight for paycheck or bust. I'm going to start out with a $5,000 bankroll, and I'm going to try for 500 bucks. That's it. Or I'm going to bust it trying. The key to this particular strategy is you got to watch your rack because sometimes you can be up and not know it. All right. It can sneak up on you. And so sometimes when you're up and you lose, you don't necessarily have to keep that ladder going up because it can get high. If a ladder has an Achilles heel, it's just ultimate loses all the time, and that damn thing rises. I mean, you get into these trends, and I know John don't like calling them trends. Call them a trend, call them a variant. Say Casper the fucking friendly ghost is in there doing something. I don't care. But when things with a ladder start going against you, you can rise that bankroll really, really fast. And so if a ladder has an Achilles heel, it's that. Other than that, if these numbers will just stay really close to true, just close, then we're going to be in good shape. So let me read a couple things. I'm going to get over there. What do you say, Rick? Let's see. Justin has better hats. I got these. I don't know what company I got these from. I don't know, man. But I'm sure everybody's got better hats than I got. All right, so let me switch this camera angle to what I need it to be. Boink. That's where I wanted to go. If you need me, put KKG in front of it or something like that so I can see it. All right. Oh, by the way, I have been keeping up with these wins and losses. Believe it or not. Now I'm calling it steak or dog food. So we've had 3 steak dinners so far, but we've had to eat dog food twice. So let's see if Waylon's 410, if we get to eat some steak tonight, or if we have to eat freaking Alpo dog food. All right, so he's got a $5,000 bank. I say I'm doing Waylon. Okay, this is his 410. I do a lot of Waylon. I do it on purpose because he's got a lot of really, really good things. I do the same, the same basic strategies that win me money. And that's really all I care about. And really, that's all I want you guys to care about. But it's just the mind of him. I don't know. I love him to death. I know he's on watching, so I can tell him in person, right? Anyway, here we go. $5,000, $1,000. 2 is 4. I got 5. So what we're going to do is very simple. Start out with the lay 410. Now, when you're doing the lay 410, all right, most casinos, you've got to bet, since this is a 1 to 2 bet, you've got to bet enough for table minimum. So if the table minimum's $15, 30 is probably the lowest that you can go that I know of to lay. All right. So if you wanted to go with, 50s, you could, and that probably would cut your bankroll down to about 2,500. If you could cut it to 30 for a $15 win, you might get to 2. But I told you about the Achilles heel, but also with the ladder, you got to have a bankroll. And if you don't, you can't play it. I mean, I'm so sorry, but that's sort of the way it goes. All right, so here we go. These are always working. Don't need this puck. What we want to see with this is we want to see more 7s than we do 4 or 10s, although they're even. 3 ways to make a 4, 3 ways to make a 10, 6 ways to make a 7. Even out. What I want to see when I'm shooting this, just a squeaky more, a few 7s. That's it. And then I'll be just fine. So here we go. All right. 7 to start with. You got to love it. So we win 100. All right. There's a yo 11. And we get to bypass the come out this way. So we don't get beat on that yo 11. There's an 8. 6, 2, 8. And I'm motoring quicker doing it this way than at a casino. There's another 8. 5, 3, 8. 6, 1, 7. Okay. So that wins 50. This wins 50. That's 100 minus, a few dollars vig. But for all my demonstrations, I just don't worry about it. So immediately I notice that my rack is full. You have to watch your rack. However, I know most racks look sort of like that behind you, the big rail. You've got to figure out your own way if you're going to play this to make sure you know what's in that rack at all times. Now that I know this rack is full, I know I'm 200 up. Number one, it tells me I'm up. If I wanted to leave on 200, I could. Doesn't matter that you have $5,000. There's where people get screwed up. They think just because you got a big roll, you got to go for bigger money. No, it's just so you can get off the table faster. That's the whole point. But knowing where you're at, you're up. you immediately know whether you want to stick around or not. It also tells you one more thing doing this. It tells you that if I lose, if a 4 or 10 comes, I don't have to go up. That's very, very, very key, folks. Key that when you're up and you lose, you don't necessarily have to go up. And that'll keep your ladder sometimes from jacking itself too high by just being aware of what's going on. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Here we go. So there's a 2 aces. There's a 1, 2, 3. There's a 3, 3 hard 6. 4, 4 hard 8. There's the 6, 4, 10. Now, you lose the 10. You come back out with one there. But nope, you come back out with your second one and your second one. You got to keep these equal right here. So now I was up 2. So now I'm down a little bit, but at least I know it. All right, so here we go. There's a 3, 1, 4. So here's Casper the Ghost coming at us. There's 2. Got to go up to 3 and then 3. 4, 2, 6. Boy, that's 4, 4, 8. That's my second square pair. There's a 7. All right. So 3 and 3, 150, 150. That gives us 3. Plus, we get to come down like so. Now, watch. Let me see if I can. My rack is back solid. I'm at 2. Okay, here's where I'm at. But I don't necessarily have to be. I come right to here. This is profit. I was at 2. That's where I should roll from. All right, because that's the next step in the ladder. But you guys also have to understand this. And please not forgive me, but when I do these shows live like this, I also want to do teaching moments. I know some people email me and go, Ken, you talk too fucking much. Can't help it. I'm a teacher at heart. So we know we're up 2. And we're at this level. We don't have to risk it. Now, on this show, I probably should, but I don't have to. I can come just like that and go, I'm good. I'm up. I'm up that 200. That's the truth. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. All right, here we go. There's a 6, 4, 10. And that's the reason you need to be freaking aware of it. Because I would just be going to 2 right now. But now, as it is, I'm going to go to 3. Listen to what I'm telling you. So you go to 3, 3. You've got to keep the chances of Casper the Ghost hitting you as much as you can when you do a ladder. Okay. All right. There's the 6, 1, 7 right back at us. That's a good thing. So we're going to get 3 there. Like so. Put that in the rack. We get to come back down 1. We're right there. Now watch. I'm going to this time. I'm up 4 units. But I'm not. I'm actually only up 3. But my rack is now full. I'm going to slide this right here. This lets me know that everything out here is profit so far. So I am not going to stay at 2 and 2. I don't have to. Are y'all catching this? I'll go back and look at y'all's comments here in a little bit. But remember, put a KKG there or something. Because I know everybody talks to everybody. Let me look at here. I wish I could tell how many people was. Oh, I got 24. Oh, my God. And, oh, by the way, if some of you are trying to chat, if some of you are on my Ken Knows Gambling trying to chat with people on casino gaming, you can't. That's why I'm going to switch it over probably next week. All right. Boom. There we go. All right. There's a Yo 11. Meaningless because we're We're not coming out of the don't come or don't pass. There's the 10. See, instead of going to 3, I only got to go to 2. So we lose the 10. Come back there. Come back here. Come back there. Keep that wrist down as much as you can. 2, 1, 3. Aces. 6, 4, 10. Here comes Casper. Now, in real life, being up $300, that's enough. For Ken, that's enough. It's not enough for my show because I got to go to 5. But you have to be aware, $300 profit in a few minutes is pretty damn good, man. Don't be greedy. All right, there's a 9. There's the 7. 3, 4, 7. We get 3. Come back down. Let's go like that. And I'm going to just keep it going here. 4, 2, 6. 5, 3, 8. 5, 4, 9. 7 out. Good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's those 2. Come down. Let's check it. Okay. Rack is solid. There it is. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. So we get to eat steak. We get to decide what cut we want, right? And we can actually have a baked potato with that too. So there. So we're 4 steak dinners, 2 dog foods. I know that was quick, but sometimes it happens. I'm going to come back over here and check out y'all's comments here. Oh, let's see here. Look at Ken getting in touch with his inner geek. No doubt, Cajun. It's all John. I mean, when I first started, and I might roll something else here in a minute if you guys want to stick around. When I first started, I think I had 76 subscribers when John caught me. For whatever reason, he spotlighted me, and I owe John a lot of gratitude for that. And I got a whole lot more subscribers than that, but he's been the geek since day one. Well, if you guys go back, if you want to see something very, very funny, go back and watch my first 4 or 5 videos. Oh my God, man. I wasn't worried about subscribers. I didn't really care. But John, it really helped me a lot. I sort of like this, doing this way. As long as the feed is good and it don't jump around. There's so much I probably can do that I don't know how to do. That's the truth, but it's pretty cool, actually. I noticed that I've got the table a little dark. I don't know if that hurt me or helped me. I was just trying to I don't know, just make it look better. Might be too dark. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just reading some of y'all's stuff. We didn't eat dog food, Waylon. We got a good steak dinner. I'm just going back, y'all. That's all. So Fred, the Uber driver, says, John at Pro Craps has excellent money management and rack. Yeah, but he's a closet. What did I tell him today? He loves talking about them home run strategies. He goes, oh, I'm conservative, but, just for fun. And he hit a big one today. No doubt about it. I think he turned 32, maybe $1,500. And I gave him shit today. I called it, he's a closet home run Degen, man. I think that's what I said. Let's see. JMC, Rick. Yeah, Waylon. See, there you go. Here's the guy right here that created this stuff. Right here. See what he tells you? So you have to watch your rack. Just even though this is mechanical play, it's a ladder. It don't have to be exact, not when you're up. I think Waylon will tell you the same thing if he's still hanging out. If you're up, you don't have to ladder. You just don't. So got to be careful, man. You got to be careful at all times. What's up there, John? I was just talking about you. Did you hear me call you what did I tell you today? A closet home run degen or something. Oh, I got it. For you guys to know, me and John are best buds. We really are. But he's from the East, and I'm just like, if with me, if I'm talking to you and I'm busting your balls, that means I like you. If I don't talk to you or ignore you, that I don't like you. So just so you guys know, so you don't get your panties in a wad when me and John do this to each other. Let's see. Press it up. Who are two wheel pair? Press it up. Press it up. You and John must ate dinner tonight. Press it up. I don't press, man. Never have my whole life. I'm the safest player that anybody on YouTube ever knew. I'm just telling you. Let's see. Got a lot of chatter here. I'm trying to motor through it. 10 minutes, Waylon. 10 minutes, buddy boy. I'm going to do, for you guys sticking around, I'm going to do a little bit of the one here in just a second. That's another Waylon, too. I wish I knew my win-loss count. And if somebody, while I'm running my mouth, if you can tell me my win-loss, I can go back and probably try to duplicate it and see what the one would have done. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it myself, I think. Let's see here. Well, Rick, I appreciate it. I do know me and Waylon were talking today, actually. I talked to Waylon more than you guys know. And the truth of the matter is, in my opinion, I'm not even going to speak for Waylon because I shouldn't. But in my opinion, there's very, very few people on YouTube today that talk about gambling that really and truly, I ain't gonna say it, but you know where I'm going. There's a handful that know what they're talking about, but most of them, they ain't got a clue. That's the truth. Waylon's one that does. I know what I'm talking about. And not to toot my own horn, but I'm the only freaking guy on YouTube. I don't care who they are. That's the only one that's ever gambled 100% for a living. I'm the only one. So, yeah, I know a little bit. Okay, let's see here. You like the darker look there, John? So, but it seems very shadowy to me. Like back up in here is like really dark. So but like I told you on text today, the only thing that I can mess with is contrast, brightness, that sort of thing. That's the only thing I can do. This is the best that I got it to right here. So I hope that helps. Crappin' camper. Hello. All right. So since I had 23, I'm already down to 17 or so. Sorry about that. I know it was quick, but that's the way it is. Now I'm going to try to do the one for just a little bit, just to see what happened. Same bankroll, same concept, except now I'm going to play them both at the same time. All right. There's a 5, meaningless. There's an 8, meaningless. 9, 4. Okay, so in this particular case, we get paid 2, lose this one. So now we got to go up to 2, grab one right there. 5, 8, 7 out. Okay, so you lose these 2. These would come down. You'd get paid 2. You get to come down like so. This goes back up here, but now you got to go up to 2 here. They just sort of bounce back and forth. But this one, you really, really have to watch your rack. And I'm not even kidding you. 9. Yo, 11. 8. But when these start getting high, these 4 and 10s, that's when you want to smack them. I'm telling you. Whoops. 5. 3. 7. Not quite what you want to see, so you lose these. These come down like so. All right. You get to keep that there. These got to go up to 3s. 12. I won't roll this long, y'all. I just wanted to see something. 7. All right. So definitely the 7s are way out, right? At least this session, way outpacing the 4 10s. This is why you got to have a bankroll. Okay. Get 100 there. But it's that little $100 this gives you, and you don't lose 100% of this. But now we're up to 4. Now this could get nasty. And of course, here's the problem with any ladder right here. So we do want a 4 or 10 because believe me, it's due. Well, I shouldn't say it's due, but it's got to right itself sooner or later. So boom, there's that. This gives us 100. Now we got to go up to 5s. I'm going to use these 2. Bam. I don't even know. So with the 5,000, you can't go up too much higher than this on this one. There's an 8. We definitely could use the 4 or 10 right now. But this was not part of my show. This is just extra who cares stuff like John does. Extra who cares fun stuff. There's a 5. I just want to see. There's a 9. We need a 4 or a 10 desperately. There's an 8. There's a 6. There's a 5. There's another 5. There's a 12. 4 or 10. Where are you at? Ooh, 3. We were close. We were close. Yo, 11. There it is. By God, there's the 4. 3, 1, 4. So in this case, boink, you lose the 100. But this one pays you 1,000. So let's do this. Let's get for this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like so. So we're still down. So you have to play. So this now would come down to a 4. These have to go up to 2s. Okay. 5. 4. Okay, you lose that 2. But that 4 gives you 8. Okay, so just for giggles, let's just bring it down. Don't look now, folks. I'm up 100 after getting my ass kicked. I'm telling you, there's something about that. So I'm going to come over here, switch the camera, talk to you fine folks for just a little bit more, and I'll call it. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's try that. Hey, there you go. So let me look at this real quick and I'll chat one last time. What's that, John? Good Lord. Who you good lording, man? Oh, Jay, ha ha ha. Hey, John, are you good lording over that comment right there? I got John, if you're still there, is that question that I got on the screen, is that what you just said good Lord about? I'll give you a minute. I still got 16, but I'm dwindling. I try not to go an hour if I don't have to. I'm at 31 minutes right now. But I'm back at the computer. If you want to ask me something, I can see it right now. So I guess I'm going to have to answer this. Oh, what Cajun say? He says, I broke the mutation twice today and won once. Rolled it a few days ago and couldn't lose. Yeah, you know, John has told you, I've told you, everybody tells you, there is no holy grail, man. It's just how Casper wants to get in there invisibly and make your dice go. John even said one time, and I have to agree with it. You know, you can have 2 sets of 51 rolls. All right. And play across if you want to. But on this set of 51, you don't make much money. This set of 51, you make a fortune. It's just when and where this shit comes. And there is no perfect one. They're just not. I'm going to have to answer his question if John don't come and say something. All right. Do I believe in dice control? Okay. No. How's that? I don't. Now, I know there's a lot of people that do. All right. So I'm not raining on anybody's parade. I know Waylon believes in it. And it's just like anything else. There's nothing that I can say, nor anybody else, that will convince the folks that believe it's real. There's nothing that I can say. There's no videos that I can do, nothing that'll prove to them. That's just like I'm a Christian. Nobody can say anything to me. I don't care what religion comes out of the woodwork. You're not going to get me to not believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's impossible. You can't do it. Well, dice control is one of those. If you're on the side of you can, there's nobody going to change your mind. If you're on the side that don't believe, like I don't, you're not going to change my mind either. Here's what I have learned though. It ain't going to hurt them. Okay. Random is random. You can't be more random. Okay. If John believes that little chopper does something for him and he's got stats and whatever he goes through, it ain't hurting him. And if it ain't hurting him, it damn sure ain't hurting me. I mean, I don't care if somebody believes it. It doesn't matter whether it's a placebo or it doesn't matter. And there's nothing in the world in this game that any of us should dig our heels in so hard that we're so dug in with our stance that we have to belittle, criticize whatever the other guy. for thinking something different than we do. How do we like it if we believe something so strong and somebody just rips us apart? We don't really like it, but it doesn't change our mind either. I hope, I hope, I hope that helped to tell you what I believe. Because here's another thing. You look at blackjack and card counting, right? Card counting is not illegal in Vegas. Everybody knows it's not illegal. But if that casino believes that you're counting cards and you're winning money, what do? They go, please stop playing. You can't play here anymore. Well, then that means there is, in fact, something to card counting that is real. We have to believe in that, right? I can't do it, but it don't mean it can't be done. All right. When you're looking at this craps table, all right, you're practicing at home or whatever. It's the same table, same diamonds over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then you go to the Harrah's, completely different. Number one. But number two, that back wall, that diamond back wall is there for a reason. And I'll end with this. If Vegas was afraid of anybody, the dominator, I don't give a shit who you are or what you think, Ed. If they were afraid of you and what you could control, they would not let you throw dice. Please believe that. And I'll end that with that. No. All right. So, is that what you said, good Lord, about? All right. What do you say, Waylon? You go, the one is sneaky. You don't need many 4s and 10s. I know it. You just saw that, folks. We just saw the one. We lost several in a row. We got up to the 5th level, but I had to bankroll for it. I got that one hit. That gave me $1,000, while the lay part was low. Okay. Almost got back on that one hit. The second one that came. Now remember, I lost like 5 in a row, but the second one that came, and the only reason I'm up is because of the $100 I kept winning as I'm losing the 410 with the 7s. I kept winning 100 behind it. So there's 400 that helped me to be able to be up. This is what people don't understand about this strategy. And I'm sorry, I've done the best I could on my last one to explain it. Yeah, Randy, I'm fixing to break her down now. Anyway, is there anything anybody else has for me? Otherwise, I can kill this for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We did eat steak tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do next Wednesday. I've made my rounds of roulette and blackjack and baccarat. I've done it all. I don't want to get repetitive. I don't want to get like boring. Like, oh, Ken's going to do blackjack regression up and pull again for a paycheck. I don't want to be boring. That's probably, I think, why one reason John did what he did today. It was fun, right? He just, let's go balls to the walls and have some fun. And he nailed that damn thing too. And so if you guys got any suggestions, I'm still doing the paycheck or bust, but I'm not married to this show either. Okay. I'm like, a dog walking down. Oh, shiny object. I can go anywhere with this channel. I want to do a live show every week on Casino Gaming TV. But if you want to drop me an email, kenknowsgambling@gmail.com, and you want to go, hey, I'd love to see your show morph to this or whatever, I'll look at any suggestion. But right now, I can use all these 4 different games: roulette, baccarat, blackjack, and craps. I can use them all. And there's multiple strategies, I guess, on everything instead of just pounding craps. I could just pound craps, but I don't want to just pound craps. I want to be diversified. But if you guys have any thoughts or suggestions for me, feel free. KenKnowsGambling@gmail.com. Okay. All right. Looks like there's no more comments. Hey, everybody. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you enjoyed the show. And until, I guess, the next time, y'all, be great. See ya.